Let me mute real quick then.
Well, there you go, Waeoh, all yours.
I don't know how to do the intro.
You just introduced the podcast and who we are. What's the name of the podcast? What?
No.
You forgot the fucking name? You just said it.
Well, welcome to Lost the Plot. I'm Waeoh. This is Robo and Space.
And what are we talking about?
Space, do you want to introduce
No,
the
you gotta introduce it.
No.
Come on, Waeoh. Introduce it.
Retro tech and retro games and installments to old franchises.
So,
Hey,
Waeoh.
Robo. No, no more Waeoh. There's no more Waeoh. Go, Robo.
So, Waeoh.
There's no more
What's
Waeoh here. No
your
more.
favorite type of retro media?
There's no more Waeoh here right now. Okay, Robo.
So, Waeoh.
No, there's no more Waeoh.
Waeoh.
Space. Save me.
Space can't
There's
save
no
you
more
now.
Waeoh.
Waeoh. Hey, Waeoh. What type of retro media do you like? Waeoh.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Robo. Robo,
No.
go for it.
For me, my favorite retro media low-key is honestly VHSs.
VHSs.
Dude, I love a VHS. Nothing's better
Okay.
than popping one. I don't know. It's so satisfying, dude. Because that's also what the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, or the NES, was designed based off of a VHS here in the US.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they didn't want it to be a console itself, so they decided, hey, what's something everyone else has in their home? Let's market it as an entertainment system. How can we design it? And VHSs were at the time the main entertainment system, so they styled it after that. That's why you pop it in, press down, and then close it. So yeah, what about you guys?
I think my very favorite retro system is a good old N64. I love them. But I think another one is records, cassettes, and VHS.
It's fair. What about you, Wayo?
I like mostly vinyls and cassettes. Oh, I like really old-fashioned things because it's like aesthetically appealing.
Because you're old.
I'm okay. I'm not old. We're the same age. Same fucking age.
Nah, you have a whole extra number in there.
No.
Yeah, I'm a young buck still.
By months, but it's fine.
Well, on the number, that's all that matters. It's like having an extra
No.
dollar, but in
No.
terms of age, dude, age is like golf. The more
No,
it
I don't
goes
think
up,
that's
the
how
worse
it
it is.
works. No. No.
Yeah, because now it's like, fuck, I'm on 82, everything sucks, I'm ancient debris, I can't go in my Formula 1 vroom vroom machine anymore. But then you're like 22 in, and you're like, hell yeah, I might have broken a bone yesterday, but today I'm feeling lucky. Let's go gambling. Ah, fuck, I'm 30.
Okay, is that how I'm gonna feel? Like what?
I don't know. Probably. Well,
What?
I don't know. So, yeah. What was the first, or out of all the ancient debris of tech, what type of tech y'all use, like, growing up? I remember playing the original Xbox, and watching VeggieTales on VHS. And apparently, according to my mother, I watched Toy Story on VHS so much that I destroyed the goddamn tape.
Oh,
Yeah, I was a destructive child even back then.
that makes sense.
Just burn everything.
And I love
Yeah.
that goddamn movie, dude. I won't buy it on
Oh
Blu-ray,
man.
but you know there's 3 renders of Toy Story?
Yes,
Yep, they are.
I do.
And that's only what people for home media. The VHS, the THX, and Blu-ray slash 3D. And the
Oh.
DVD or THX one has animation errors in it, and I'm just like, that. It's crazy to me that I've watched that version, or I want to go through like my 2 copies of Toy Story and see if how similar they are, and if they are the same THX render. What about you
Yeah.
guys?
Um, I grew up with. This doesn't make me sound fucking old as shit.
You
I
are
grew up
old.
with almost everything because I was the youngest in my family.
That's fair.
So you know, like the ones that connect to the TV in like the box, and
The
it's just a stick.
VHS.
No, no, no. For like games. I forget what you fully call it, but
What company was it?
I don't remember. It's
Was it
just a
those cheap
joystick.
knockoffs?
That's it.
It's
Yeah.
Oh, it was an
plug and
Atari.
play. Yeah, plug and play
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, the plug and play ones. I like those
I'm a
ones.
plug
Or
and
like
play.
Game Boys. I have all the Game Boys.
Dude, those are worth a lot of fucking money.
I know.
Yep.
I even have the connectors to it and everything.
Ooh. I know what I'm
For
going to
those
try and
piece of
steal.
shits. No, no, you're not going near it.
Dun-na,
About to start a GTA heist.
dun-na, 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 dun-na.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Oh my god. Because I also had records and everything like that. Because my family would collect, like, they're hoarders. They used to collect things.
Dude, at what
And it's
point
just
do
gonna
you
be like
become a
after that.
collector? Like, where's the
Hmm?
bridge from collector to hoarder?
If you just buy
Um,
unnecessary things without actually having a purpose to use them.
yeah. So, for are you saying you're a hoarder?
No, not yet. Everything here is necessary.
Not yet.
Everything here is necessary,
Are you
minus the
sure?
dust.
I've seen your closet. Are you sure?
Well, my closet has boxes that I use to store them when I move.
Okay.
Hey, some of these
My
things are expensive. If I ever
Dude,
gotta sell them and I sell the boxes with it too, that's even more money.
you know, speaking of hoarders, I found a dildo in a closet one time, unopened.
What?
There was a
Yes,
decision made when horny and then immediately backed out upon.
pretty much.
Will be a
Yes.
retro dildo.
There's some retro dildos people will pay for.
Dude, do you think retro dildos, since they were probably made before we had copycock, they just hand sculpted that shit?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Make a clay mold and then they're like, okay, well, they make
Had
it
to
out of the same
like
stuff the
get
bat
the
suit was.
get what the freaking I forgot what it's called, like the sigil or something. And it's just fucking cut it down.
Oh
Do
man.
people get paid when their cock gets cloned? Anyways,
I've always wondered that, dude.
Anyways, next topic.
do they get a cut?
I think their name, the cock reference, should always be on the box. Like,
I
this
agree.
was made by Willie Davison in 2014. And it's like, well, damn, Willie, you have a nice cock.
Nice vein structure.
Then you can buy one that's like colored matched to his as well, as like a limited edition. I think
The
that'd be
curvature
sick.
is something different. Oh
Dude,
no.
something I've noticed with a lot of dildos, they're never like curved correctly. They're always straight, and I think that's why dildos just
How would
look
you know?
uncanny.
Do you like take it and put it side by side or something?
No, no, no. I think what I've noticed is I just look at them when I'm walking by or like scrolling
Mhm.
Instagram and shit. Whenever you send me that curse stuff, I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it so straight?
Okay, you started the curse stuff
I
first.
never did. I don't know what you're talking about. But
God.
like that reminds me of the what's it called? You take the Pringle can, a sponge, and a
Glove.
glove,
You just make
and that's a retro pocket
Girl.
pussy.
No, a retro pocket pussy is when you grab your t-shirt and you basically bundle them up together to create a perfect sealed and perfect lips,
Oh, oh my!
and then you put the
What
glove.
the?
I thought it was baked
What
beans or
the?
microwave beans in
Okay.
a pillow.
No,
But
that's 1940s.
that's the prehistoric text, not in the ancient
Yeah,
texts.
yeah. The caveman just did it with rocks.
Oh no.
But dude,
We're still on the topic of retro.
yeah, we are.
Yeah.
The, you know what's even crazier? Retro animation, cause
That's true.
like the history of animation, that I dude, fuck. But here's
Speaking
the
of,
thing: Speed Racer was made around the time where animation had enough budget and capabilities to do shit. Fleischer brother animation was already out, and they wanted it to look like it, but on the extreme budget end, it's like 4 frames per second. I think the amount of animation frames the original Speed Racer anime used was like the most budget was only put in the cars, and even then they didn't like try that hard with it.
it's crazy to think that Speed Racer is now like considered a cult classic, despite being hated on by people for many years.
Dude, I all I want is the current comic book to be turned into a TV show. That's all I want. I will do anything. Amazon, fucking Apple, I'll be there and I will do
You a
any
sucker.
unholy act to do it. Get that show made. It's so cool. But so I don't have to talk for much longer. Wayo, your turn. Have fun.
Oh, thanks. Was it retro animation? Did you
Mm,
say?
I don't know.
Um, um, I like Transformers one and Ninja Turtles.
The
I like how Incredible like overdone
Transformers.
and that is too. Both of them.
Transformers is 40 this year.
God damn, it has kids.
Really?
Yeah. Well, technically, no. It's I think
Technically.
it's more like 42, but they celebrate the anniversary based off the 86 movie.
What the
That
hell?
makes sense.
Yeah, they don't base it off the
That's a
G1
child.
cartoon starting. They do it based off the movie where they killed the entire original cast.
Hey guys, we killed everyone here, but here's a sick ass soundtrack. We got the touch. You got the power.
Dude, it had such a who's who of music artists too. The only one I think it was missing was Michael Jackson.
Octopus Prime got it.
Dude, I feel
That's
like
how
he
I
would have
imagine it.
slapped the that
Dun dun
soundtrack.
dun 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 dun.
Cause
Boom. I think I just imagine that.
Transformers 86.
Speaking of which, we should do an episode about music scores in movies and medias.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that next time.
Oh, I like
Um,
music scores so much.
But right now we're gonna talk about retro things. And speaking of retro, what happened to the translucent color consoles? I think that was the best thing ever. in my entire life.
They came back with Xbox this year for the 25th anniversary, and I'm so fucking excited. I want to buy that shit
That
so
was
bad.
the best thing. That was the best thing they ever did. But whatever happened to like every one of them? Like the Game Boy Color, for example, had such beautiful translucent designs,
They lost their whimsy.
and then they just went out with it. They're like, all right, no more. And then the 2DS
For the
is
money.
money. That's you can make so much money with translucent because there's a market for that. There's people that actually want to see their consoles internals.
Yeah, I want to see
Like
the insides of stuff.
me too. Like I want to see
And
the insides of Robo.
oh my. Um,
What the hell?
one of
Damn,
the other
Pride
really
Month.
cool things, though, my earbuds are translucent.
Wait, Pride Month is over.
Oh yeah, fuck, you're right. Let me change the icon of the server.
Companies as soon as Pride Month is over. Companies as soon as Pride Month is over.
I
When it
forgot to do it
hits
last
12.
night. Thanks for reminding me.
As soon as it hits 12 a.m., all the companies already had their original profile pictures.
Well,
together.
listen, I was behind for a couple of days when I did it, so now I gotta fix
You
it.
guys remember when Xbox had the when it was Pride Month, they had the Diablo promotion.
Oh yeah.
picture? I remember people saying, "Look, that's where you guys are gonna go after death."
Jesus.
Xbox is
Fuck.
warning
Yeah.
you guys.
Where is it? Where is it? There we are.
Speaking of Pride, I mean it's Skittle, guys. Not
I
Skittle.
feel like that. You can't say that. That sounds fucked up. Speaking of pride, guys, I'm gonna eat the rainbow. Like, what is this? A rainbow cock? How have we only been going for 16 minutes?
We got a banger here, guys. We got a banger here.
What the fuck? This feels like it's gone on for hours. Fuck!
Yeah, just a little bit. It's okay. It's okay.
Well,
Alright,
speaking of
but-
retro, let's talk about retro Pride Month since we're on the topic.
No. Here's
No.
something that I think is really insane.
What is?
Retro film productions. Like, back when we used practical effects from almost everything, like Godzilla suits, dude, the craftsmanship to make one Godzilla suit was insane. Despite the fact they fell apart immediately. It is some of the cool shit. And the last suit they actually used practically was Shin Godzilla. And they only used parts of it. I think it was the tail, the feet, and a head tracker. But they mocapped someone as if he was wearing a full Godzilla suit for parts of that film. And it is like they're calling it a quote hybrid style. I'm not sure how -1 and -0 are being done. But yeah, MonsterVerse was one of the first fully realized CGI Godzillas since the Roland Emmerich film. And I just miss seeing that physical suit, dude. Because in Godzilla Millennium, we see a fully rendered CGI Godzilla swimming. And motherfucker swims so weird. It is like the dumbest animation I've seen. But hands down, it is. I miss classic filmmaking with all the practical effects and people actually beating the shit out of each other, like Sylvester Stallone getting flown to the fucking intensive care unit because he got knocked the fuck out filming Rocky. Or, you know, the fact that some actors get knocked the fuck out because they are like, hey, I'm going to hit you with the butt end of the sword. What? Or even worse, you know, fuck, there was this one film where someone got, like, oh, it was the Punisher movie. It was not the War Journals one, it was like that
It was the
somewhat
Russian.
goofy one where this
Russian.
German guy is fighting the Punisher. I can't remember the name, but he's wearing a white and red striped shirt. The Punisher pulls out a knife. It's supposed to be a prop knife, and he actually stabs this guy. And the actor's stay in character the whole time, and it's in the movie. He looks at it, smiles, takes it out, and they just keep rolling. So that's
That's
real
badass.
shock on the Punisher's face.
Yeah.
That's a real knife wound. And everything on the fucking movie. And the prop guy was in so much shit, but they're like, hey, it's in the film. He got stabbed. And it wasn't like it was his left pec. So that man was thick enough where the knife could go right where his heart would have been or near it and just been okay. God damn.
You stopped me. Oh boy.
He
It
didn't
hurts.
like. He just looked at it, smiled all crazy like, and threw the Punisher.
It's it was a butter knife too, which is crazy.
Oh yeah,
It was Kevin Nash, the actor. The Russian is the character.
the Russian. Thank you,
Um,
Space.
you're welcome. I was saying it. I was like the Russian, the Russian.
Well, listen, I'm tired. I haven't watched the movie in a while, and I don't really care for the
we
Caffeine
don't
Punisher.
want.
hasn't set in.
We're gonna get people calling you a larper. Like
This guy talks about Marvel all the time, and he's a live action role playing fan.
Dude, this is probably my biggest hot take. I think the Punisher books are kind of mid. Like they're really good war stories. I just don't like those type of books. And the worst part is there's only been one good version of the Punisher that I fully enjoyed, and that was the Netflix one. And even then, I was like, this is not the Punisher. I just liked the violence because when he was committing violence, it felt like Punisher. Everything
Josh
else, no.
Bernthal is pretty good when he actually had a good scriptwriter, but I think Last Kill was just
I haven't seen it. I don't
it's
own Disney
everywhere.
Plus.
I've seen
He's
it
just
either.
screaming. He's just screaming the entire time.
Oh.
My wife and family. No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, I never really liked the Punisher either. Like
Yeah,
the comics and stuff.
he. I think there's a good market for Punisher, but people misinterpret his message really easy because he's not meant to. Like a few years back, the police or a couple police units were using his symbol, and it's like, no, get that shit the fuck off. You guys are here to uphold the law. He's here to make sure people never break the law again.
He's like,
Like, he is a psychopath. He is a murderer. He is not well to the point where even in there's a thing where Spider-Man is talking to him and he's like, "Nah, I will fucking end you, Frank, if you do this shit." Because everyone in the Marvel universe just does not like the Punisher. In what was it? Marvel's Nemesis Invasion? Rise of the Imperfects. That's it. Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfect has a scene with the Punisher being missing in action, and it's like even that you can tell it was kind of like, oh, that's a big deal considering he's now everything else is going off and even more insane.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I don't really like the Punisher. I think people misunderstand his or his point, especially his. He's a more gritty version of Red Hood, and even then, Red Hood's
Yeah.
been watered down. I like Red Hood. I don't like the Punisher.
hot take. I think Judge Dredd is better.
Honestly, fucking facts. I've
I think
actually
Judge Dredd
watched
is
the
a better
Dread
character.
Dredge
I think a lot of people agree.
those movies, and I like them more than anything Punisher. Though I do remember getting high and watching. There was a Punisher movie. I can't remember the name because I don't remember names super well. Fuck off. What one was it? Is it on this shelf or is it on the other shelf? But it's the Warzone, Punisher Warzone. It is so stupid. I love it. And watching that movie high is amazing.
I
Yeah,
think in most of the Punisher movies, I just fell asleep in. Really got bored.
fair. Do you know who has really good
Or
comics right
Green
now?
Lantern, I fell asleep.
I loved the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie, and no one can tell me it's a bad movie.
I fell asleep, so I don't remember what happened.
I
never
loved
been
that
so
movie.
obsessed with it. I used to be so obsessed with it as a kid until like I grew up and I rewatch it. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I like Green
Literally every
Lantern.
movie that I watched as a kid.
I like Hal Jordan, and until I get a good
Hal
representation of
Jordan
him,
became his,
I'm
pedophile
mad.
retroly.
They retroactively made him one, and it doesn't fucking fit, and it was only in one story. And even then, they don't
then they're-
acknowledge it anymore.
And then they're like, you know what? The fuck it. Let's just keep it.
So, yeah, no, I think Hal Jordan is amazing, minus that one thing, and when he gets schizophrenic. But, you know, I like Hal
Relax.
Jordan. He's my Green Lantern. Fuck Guy Gardner.
his
Kyle
parents.
Rayner, you're okay. I respect an artist, but, you know, Simon Bowell, I don't fully understand Simon shit, and then the other bitch, I don't even care enough to remember her name.
Speaking
So.
of retro and all that, Dragon Ball and its retro equivalent. It's pretty good. And its original anime with the pretty much more modernized remake. Or
Oh,
are they remake
so
now? I don't think so.
technically they're not. That's well, OG Dragon Ball has never actually received anything beyond a couple splash screens and key arts made for films, where Z has gotten full sequences reanimated time and time and time again. Every now and again they do key moments in like video games for OG Dragon Ball, but it's very rare because it is apparently the least popular part of the entire fucking franchise. And they're remaking Dragon Ball Super Battle of the Gods, Resurrection of Myth, Universe Survival Art, or all the way. They're remaking all of Super in like 7 episodes per arc starting later this year. Then we're getting a Moro arc and going into the new stuff that last worked or was worked on by Akira Toriyama from the manga. And then we're continuing off that. I know my Dragon Ball.
Talking about Dragon Ball.
But
Never watched it.
we are
I'm
getting a
not
One Piece
really
remake.
into it.
I grew up Mexican, so
That's
Dragon
true.
Ball was always in my life.
Yeah. Well, dude,
Like,
like
I knew
One
of it. I
Piece.
didn't know. I didn't watch anything of it.
And you're a LARPer. So,
We
That's why I
call
have
them
no opinion
posers
about
around
it.
here. We call them
That's why I have
posers.
no- That's why I have no opinion about it.
dude, but what y'all think of fucking the One Piece remake from Wit Studio?
It's interesting because it's so crazy to me. Like One Piece is quote unquote 22 seasons, even though it's like been one fucking entire season
Yep.
long run. Um, but yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting, and it's basically the first season consists of 7 episodes, and it's just the first 50 chapters of the manga.
It's so crazy though. We're getting an anime remake while the current anime is still coming out. Like,
I
let
think they
that
should
sink
do.
in.
Yeah,
It's
I think
still being made.
I think they should do a Soul Eater remake.
I
What's
don't.
this
I'll
one?
stand by this. I don't think Soul Eater needs a remake. I think it is perfect the way it is. I think Seven Deadly
If they,
Sins need a remake.
oh yeah, definitely. But I think it'd be cool if we could just get at least an adaptation of the manga ending, because
Fair.
the ending that we have now is different completely because it was like I think episode like 48 that they just went, yeah, they just completely go off the rails because the manga was still being written and published while the anime was finishing up.
Yeah. Um. What was it? I do hope one day we get a re-release of the original One Piece OVA. That'd be sick. And then here's something real retro that Wayo can finally talk about too.
What?
VTubers. The original wave of VTubing.
God.
Take it away, twin.
Yeah. I don't really know anything about VTubing. Like, I know a couple creators that started it.
And you could talk about
Like, I know it started in
iMouse.
like when I was like 15, for sure.
Who was even like the first quote unquote VTuber?
I'm looking it up right now. Apparently it was 2010 by Super Sunuk. I can't say it, but it's like a. I guess
Huh.
they're the first VTuber. I don't know. I'm
Did
just
they
reading on
still
Reddit.
This
So
stream?
is Amy Yamato
oh yeah,
in
Yamato's right here. 2011.
2011.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2011.
Huh.
And then 2012 was Wither Witheroid Type A. That's what I see
Yeah,
on here.
but like the
VTuber.
first one was like a 3D animation, 3D model and everything.
Yeah, I think Yamato is technically the first 3D model because this looks like more right here. It's more like PNG.
It's more advanced.
Yeah.
It's like how 3D models are now, essentially, but a little more high quality now.
Especially compared to like the advancements with live 2D, V-Bridger and shit.
And then VR chat.
Oh Christ, VR chat. I was forgetting about that goddamn app, dude.
There's also the improvement of like body tracking too, because back then it was just like face tracking, but now there's like full body movement tracking.
Yeah,
There was
so
this one.
goddamn
There was this one
expensive.
girl. I forgot her name. This one VTuber who was well known for
Fillion?
her extreme body tracking. I forgot her name.
Oh,
But
is it the one that makes her own model and everything? Like she does everything herself.
Yeah, I forgot her
Yeah,
name.
she like does animations for like her chair. So like if she like moved her chair would move too. She like put
Yeah,
tracking on it and everything.
she spent like
Like
a
she put
lot of money
tracking
on
on
that.
her whole entire room.
that's
It's
crazy.
insane. It's insane the amount of dedication for tracking, and so like it's crazy to think how far technology has went, where people could just track anything, and it'll be like
Yeah,
shown in the animated world.
yeah, because I believe she also did like the dots for like the movies to like pinpoint like the facial structures of her when she does her V2 model or 3D model. And it's just like so crazy that she all did it by herself.
It's kind of cool how now
But
a lot of people can start doing stuff by themselves, like
a
designing, rigging their own
lot
models.
more accessibility for like like for a low budget, you could get like do tracking anywhere really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Especially
actually insane.
like since Wiggly Kitty, she uses a Razer um,
Yeah.
webcam to track.
hmm Yeah, I used to use a Logitech um freaking face cam. I don't do that anymore.
Unless you never
I just
used it
use
to
like
pilot a submarine.
what?
Unless you didn't use it to pilot a submarine.
Sure. Now I use like Apple products because the tracking is way better and it doesn't put as much usage for your GPU and CPU.
Yeah,
You
because a
do like
lot of
each
it
one.
doesn't that mainly happen like in the iPhone itself.
Yeah, but you just like send the Wi-Fi signal or the IP address to the computer, and it should like connect perfectly fine.
Yeah, I just love the advancements we've had in tech lately. Minus the fucking AI BS.
Oh yeah, fuck AI.
Oh yeah, I hate that they have people actually training it.
Dude, I'm so mad my school wants me to take a class on AI. They reached out today actually because I'm looking over like my classes for the fall.
Yeah,
Like, "Hey, you can take an extra class free on AI trainings and training AI." And I'm like, "The fuck? No, no, that's why I'm leaving the school after the semester. You ain't getting shit from me, bitch."
they're like, we want you to take classes so you can train the AI to become better than you.
Yeah,
So you
like
Like,
can't get a
no.
job,
I've
loser.
been here for 3 years. I got
Basically,
one class of animation,
they're like,
and y'all doing this shit? Fuck you.
they're like, give me your money and fuck off.
Yeah,
Give us your money
I did
and
get
never
an
see your
email.
face again.
Well, they gave me an email yesterday. Um, pretty much explaining exactly what's going to be happening with the 3D animation program. How almost all of it's getting roped into game design. And just to take another
Really?
animation class, I have to take game design classes as prerequisites for
Oh,
animation. So I'm pretty much
I
not
thought it
going
would
to
be
get touch
separate.
animation for another year if I stay here.
Yeah, I thought it would be like totally separate because they're
Yeah,
different animating.
because they want us to be learning the next industry standard in Unreal Engine. And I'm like, Unreal Engine's great, it has a lot of capabilities for animation, but you don't want us to learn it for that reason. No, you're forcing us into fucking AI and game design. I don't want to do either of those. Fuck off. I'm here for a reason. Don't make me do extra hoops again. That's why I'm pissed in the first place.
Yeah, at this
And
point, why am I taking animation classes if I'm not gonna help myself?
well, they also canceled the AA internship program.
Ah,
So pretty much when you're getting your AI at this school, they say, "Hey, we'll help you line up for a job. Either it's an internship or a job opportunity between each semester." So like my fall or my right now during summer, I would have been able to go do an internship through them at a studio, whether it's working on something or just getting coffee for people, you know. But they'd help me get in the door at a place. It not like Pixar or anything like that, for example, but like something small or even something local. But they shut that program down, and they just were like, they're still using it as part of their marketing to get people to join the college, but they're not telling them that it's no longer a thing. The school's so disjointed, so out of date, and I'm beyond pissed about it.
yeah. Even schools here like that with animation, it's so
Well,
stupid
I'm
to
gonna
deal with,
be
especially for my sister.
I'm booking my stuff to go there and tour the school probably August, September.
Mm.
And then I'll be going to New York in October, then back to Washington in December, and then moving in probably August of next year. I'd rather move sooner than August, but that would require me breaking my leases, and I don't feel like doing that. So, because they want I can do month to month if I want to, but I don't want to do that. It's more expensive. If I sign a 12-year lease, it's slightly more expensive versus a 14, which would put me out till move in October. I'm like, I'm not moving in October. I'll move in fucking August. I don't care. That's better than moving in October. It, it, uh, living solo is fun and all, but
Whole hassle.
yeah. Well, because I got a box. I'm gonna start boxing stuff up in March.
Hmm.
So it's gonna go figures first. We'll get boxed up or go back in their boxes. Then I'll be taking stuff off the walls slowly, figuring out those, and then I'll be ordering different types of boxes to put everything in. Uh, and because I'd rather have a whole bunch of boxes than just a couple big heavy boxes.
Yeah.
Then I'll order bubble wrap, do all that. So by this time next year, my apartment's just gonna look barren, dude. It's gonna be crazy. Then my mom will come down. I think the week of me moving, like my last couple of days here, and we'll just drive down like we did when I moved here. We'll take my PC, my printer, and a couple other valuables that I don't feel like packing up, like my Red Hood helmets and whatnot, and we're just gonna drive down with all of them. So that's my plans going forward, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot. How's everyone's day been, or how's everyone's week going?
I got Skittles.
Doing pretty good so far.
Nice.
Buying new shit and everything for other stuff in the future.
Yeah. You excited to do Mecha Chameleon again this week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. Yeah. So Alyssa probably won't be on
100%.
tonight, so that's why I said tomorrow. Today's what? When?
Okay.
Today or Thursday?
So fun playing a game with colors when you're colorblind.
There is a colorblind mod I found. It should
Okay.
help. But if
Okay.
anything, too, you can just be a hunter. Or not hunter, a
I
hider.
know. I had to
'Cause
lurk in the shadows.
By the time of this video recording, we have already passed all this.
yeah, that
Yeah.
Dude, fucking, I was talking to Mango about this because she wanted to edit her episode, and so I sent it to her. I still have yet to send her my assets. We need to make the sting. I'm gonna do that probably today. Like, I'm gonna after we finish recording this. I'm showering, getting back on my PC, and I'm gonna make a sting because I want to do something like the Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
But I
You wanna
don't
make
want it to be
instrumental?
that
Oh.
melody.
I could get a music producer that I know to do it.
I'm broke.
He does it for free for me.
Fair. I just want something that's like 3 to 5 seconds that I can put at the beginning. But the first episode, I've set a deadline, so we're not just sitting on episodes, and I can start deleting them.
Okay.
The 7th of July is when the first episode goes live. And if you're listening to this, it's already been live, and this is like weeks down the line. So,
Yeah.
because now we have to start recording these weekly or bi-weekly. Well,
It's bisexual.
no, we'd have to do them weekly because if we upload them weekly, then
Okay.
we'd run out really quickly.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, wake up on Monday early in the day, or Monday or Tuesday, you know, bada bing, bada boom. And then when we got other guests, like at night, me and Waeoh can probably get guests until Space revert to schedule back to how it used to be again randomly, and goes, well, I'm no longer available during the days.
Yeah.
But it'll be like I'll put in our group chat or some shit. Fucking
It'll be planned somewhere.
yeah. We'll shoot for Friday, Monday and Tuesday around 1 p.m. weekly, starting next week. Not next week, but the week after. How's that? Sound good to y'all?
Sounds great.
So hey, take a guess as to how far we are in this episode.
50.
You're gonna say 50 minutes in?
30 minutes in.
Yep.
42 minutes in.
Oh, that was close.
So, now back to retro stuff and tech. I
Can I talk
got
about
us.
the Walkman?
Give me 2 seconds.
Yes, sorry.
The old school controllers, like the Nintendo 64, fucking that's one of the worst controllers known to mankind. At the GameCube, goated. Original Xbox, the Duke, okay, but the 360 is fucking good, and anyone else that says otherwise, fuck you. The 360 is the best goddamn controller ever. And PlayStation has some of the worst controllers I've ever seen, minus their triggers on the PS5.
I have to feel 360 controller is better.
Dude, I just the plastic on it too just feels so nice. Though I won't lie,
Yeah.
it felt like it gets slimy quickly. You know?
What the hell? That has never happened to me.
Well, like whenever I touch one for the first time, it's nice. But then I'll be like touching it. It just like it gets a coating super quick of your hands.
Maybe because you're greasy.
Well, even on my new Xbox controllers, they don't feel like that. It's only on the 360. Because they're not perforated. They're made to be like super smooth. There's no texturing in them. So it causes everything to just sit there, and your hand gets a little sweaty or anything, and you slip off. I think the texture on them could have been worked on, but otherwise, I love the 360 controllers. And I want an Xbox One or Series X controller, painted and designed just like the 360, but without the giant battery pack.
I have news for you. It already exists.
That is wireless and has the same buttons
Wired.
the 360 uses, and not the fuck ass like weird LCD or LED they use for the home button. I hate that
Can I
button.
be honest with you?
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you? It's the best controller I ever had. I have it right now with me, and it's the only controller I ever used because it's really good. It's like the sticks are like Hall effect, and they so smooth.
I just hate
Like
wired
the
controllers.
I know you hate wired controller. It's a pretty fucking long cable though. I could be honest with
I
you.
I know what controller you're talking about too. I
Hyperscan.
just hate it. The other big thing is I like having like the ones that are just from Microsoft. I don't like the weird third-party ones. I somehow always manage to break them. I have a GameStop PS3 controller in the same format as a 360, and I will say that is the best and worst PlayStation controller I have ever touched. It is also translucent, but works on PS2s. So, what about you, Waeoh? What was your favorite controller?
I like GameCube, but have you
GameCube.
ever tried like the GameCube Donkey Kong? Like the drums, I fucking hated those things.
Bum, bada, bum, 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 bum.
Just smash them really hard. And I think I broke mine. So like I smashed it way too hard.
Jesus.
I got frustrated because it wasn't working. And
Yeah.
then I think out of everything, I like Xbox 360. I hate PlayStation.
Yeah. I just don't understand why there's so many like PlayStation only has good or good buttons. You know?
Yeah.
I only like the triggers for the PS5. That's it. I like the trigger or haptic triggers they got. But at the same time it's like I don't need them. Xbox kind of did that too, but those are always manually set.
Yeah.
And then just let this sink in how far controllers have gone with retro tech. Fucking the Sega Genesis, one of the first wireless controllers, if not the first, along with one of the first systems to ever be connected to the internet.
Hmm.
I think it was the first like main market one to be connect or have internet connectivity, because you could download games like a Lost Garfield game. It was only playable if you download it during that like week or a couple of days. It was available and then it was gone forever. And then the GameCube had the Wavebird, and then we got what was the first? I think the 360 and PlayStation 3 were the first Bluetooth based controllers. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
This is the first wireless
First wireless was
game controller was Atari.
yeah, they used a radio signal if I remember right.
Yeah, it's a radio
But
frequency.
Atari's did not work that well if I remember right.
No, they
But
didn't like.
Sega, theirs worked.
That's true.
It
They improved it.
and I only credit them as the first only because I like Sega more than Atari, and Atari's kind of that version of Atari is also dead.
It is.
Atari,
It
there's
is
been
really
3 different
dead.
Ataris, dude, within its existence, and none of them are the same as the like not just like who's running it or how it's ran, but not like the Atari from like the early 2000s is a different Atari from the one from the 80s, 70s, and so on. And then that Atari that we had in the 2000s is a different Atari to what we have now. It's so wild to think about.
I just stopped after the first one. Yep, I'm done.
Ugh, it's just fucking crazy to think like how much things have changed. This biscuit is good.
Eating biscuit.
Yeah, I'm eating a biscuit. Wiggly got on Overwatch.
Of course she did. She's a crackhead. She goes like really late, and then she
Dude,
sleeps throughout the night for the whole day.
I'm so excited because tonight I'm gonna try and rank up again.
Ew.
Hey, I went up a whole rank.
I won't bug you.
Well,
I was watching from the sidelines. I'm like, you got
Minx
this.
has sent me a friend request.
Mimics?
Yeah.
What do you say, minks?
Because that's what my brain wants defaulted to.
Oh.
But yeah, no, there's so much old tech. I think old tech is better, not just for nostalgia, but in terms of creativeness, especially like old Disney parks, dude. I think
Yeah, people are not creative anymore.
the the more creative people, in my opinion, are the most resourceful and get the most out of very little. You know, like you should be able to use a pencil and you can still make a piece of artwork. But some people they need it to be um what's it called? The most elaborate. They need the best of all equipment. Other then you get that one dude that's like, I use a Wacom tablet and a iPhone to make
Mm-hmm.
my entire animation portfolio. And the Wacom tablet's from 2003. And yet they're putting out shit like what you'd see in JJK, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, my pussy, dude.
Oh, I hate people like that. Can't.
All. Yeah. Space. Your time.
My time.
Time to shine.
Then we're throwing it back to Wayo.
All right.
What? I talked.
Talk
I
more.
don't do anything.
All right. All right. I can't wait. This is the topic I've been waiting for, and I'm so excited. The Sony Walkman, known as the beautiful cassette player in Guardians of the Galaxy, from Star Lord's personal mixtape, from Volume 1 to 2, then it ends with a Zune. What makes the Sony Walkman so special compared to every other cassette player? Well, this is because the TPS L2 is the first ever public and commercial wide cassette player that was built for music. The portable cassette players were basically built only just to, like, to record interviews, to record all this type of things. And it was only a microphone and a speaker. That was until the Japanese CEO of Japanese CEO of Sony basically was on an airplane and he just wanted music. He wanted to listen to some music of his favorites, but he couldn't. He couldn't listen to any of them. So he not designed, but he got people to redesign the cassette recorders that they had for journalists. They redesigned it, they removed the speaker parts, and they just kept whatever they can to basically build off a portable music player. They also were the first people to make portable headphones.
I
And
like
they
the idea
collaborated
that
with
he was like,
Cost.
I want to listen to something on the go. Let me make my slaves fucking design me shit.
Basically. And so it was a hit. It was a hit. And came out in 1979 and it was a hit. People loved it. But it didn't get really popular into the 80s. The 80s was the time for Sony Walkmans to shine because that's when, music got so much more advanced and more beautiful that you just had to listen to it everywhere you go, anywhere you go. And so there was also an issue. A lot of these people wanted to run with their Walkmans. They wanted to do things with their Walkmans, but it kept skipping, it kept doing things. And so Sony was like, how can we fix this? How can we fix the issue? How can we make a device portable, but also, usable in areas like going to the gym, working out, or even going on a run without the cassette being ruined and your music still being New Year's? So the first ever sports Walkman was released, and that was in 1983 all the way to 2001. And the first one that they introduced was the Walkman F5, the first sports Walkman. And it was pretty unique. It had radio, FM, AM, but it also have like little things, tabs, to basically make it a little waterproof. It wasn't waterproof. It was not. But then they're like, we need more things to do it. They're releasing metal tape, and people don't want to constantly switch out their tapes in and out backwards. So what's the next thing we want to do? So they made auto reverse. Auto reverse basically plays the cassette backwards after it's finished the first side, so you don't have to move it. And then Dolby B support was there, and then metal tape support. And then after a while, they're like, these are too big. We need to make them slim. So they made a more slimmer, kind of more expensive version now because it's full of metal. Walkman players. But then the early 2000s happened and they were phasing out. The early 90s, I'm so sorry. Early 90s, they were phasing out cassettes. Everyone was on CDs. So Sony had a gold mine with the Walkman series. And they're like, how can we make more money? Portable CD player. That was successful. It sucked. The first version sucked until they added anti-rolling mechanism and the ability for you to take it anywhere. Now, early 2000s come and Apple releases the iPod. Everyone is shocked because it's like revolutionary. Digital music, the internet's getting big. Sony is still on CDs, still on, you know, vinyls and stuff. But they're like, how are we going to make money?
Imagine a on-the-go vinyl player.
That already exists. It was
That
made by
A mini one.
no, I'm talking
was
full-sized. Fucking.
Oh my god.
Imagine
yeah,
that, dude. That'd be
Audio
sick.
Techno. Yeah, it's one. It's not really portable, but it's you could take it on the go with you anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like I'm
Yeah.
out on a run with that, John, dude.
I think that'd be too.
No.
I think that'd be too difficult to do because of the needle.
I
Yeah.
mean, hey, listen.
You scratch the shit out of the freaking
You
vinyl.
scratch out of the record, yeah.
I feel
But-
like if there's a will, there's a way. Put it on my fucking head if you gotta.
Speaking of which, it's
Nah, I'm
crazy
a
that
bounce,
Audio
but fuck, never
Techno
mind.
made the Soundburger, which is just
Soundburger?
that's what it's called, a Soundburger. And
That's
it
not
basically
sound-
you just place it down. You could place it down, or you can make it stand it up, and you play your records there, and you could just play your records on the go. Which is weird. Who the fuck wants to carry a record?
I mean,
Which if
what
you
if
have
you're out
cassettes-
and about and then you find a record though, and then you're like, oh, I
True.
want to listen to this right now.
Yeah, true. I mean, most stores nowadays just have records. You can just check them out.
Dude, you ever see the original like record player where you got like hand crank it in, just sounding like the fucking alarm bells going off?
Yeah,
Like,
SpongeBob has one.
It sounds so cursed nowadays. I was at a pawn shop a while back with one. Holy fuck, dude.
I saw some too. They're fucking amazing.
Well, you know what we're talking about?
The
Yeah, I think-
SpongeBob one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
want
do,
the
I kinda
SpongeBob
figured.
CRT.
So we're gonna quickly end this with the last edition of the Walkmans, which is still prominent to this day. The MP3 Walkmans. That's was released in July of 2004, and it was pretty much a whole new thing for everyone in the industry for a while. But obviously, iPod was just better. Microsoft released the Zune. That failed terribly. Sony released the Walkman. That went pretty well, but it still failed. It was more of a cheap alternative and more. It was more of considered like an alternative just to the iPod because everyone had an iPod, but then iPod started making them cheaper. And then everyone's like, all right, fuck Sony Walkman. We're on iPod until they released the iPhone. And then music became Spotify and Apple Music.
Do you remember when You ever hear the story where they're like, "Hey, I want this smaller and tighter. I want no air," and he apparently dropped it in a fucking tank or in like a cup and was like, "Bubbles, see, we can do it." It was everyone is like, "This fucking asshole." Dude, if I was in that boardroom meeting and I'm like, "Yeah, that's the best we can do feasibly right now." He's like, dunks it in water. I'd be so mad. I'm like, that was the only working prototype. It
It's
took
crazy to think.
someone's life.
Someone life, yeah. It's crazy to think that the Zune Walkman only got popular because of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah.
No one wanted it until Star-Lord had it.
It's crazy to think how technology has advanced so much and people still want retro tech. I think it's not even
It's like,
nostalgia, it's a simplicity thing.
yeah, it's because we're like going back. It's coming back now. It's just like a little bit more updated versions of it.
Y'all hear the rumor that apparently Amazing Jewel Circus might get a VHS release?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
I want it so bad. I hope it's
Everyone's doing that shit.
I really do want it
true.
too.
If they do a VHS release, I won't lie. I will be buying that shit even if it's $100. Unlike GTA 6, it's worth it. For that $100 price tag. 9 episodes on a
You better
VHS.
take care of it. You better learn how to not get it rotten.
Dude, I'll treat that shit like Toy Story.
Fucking have Woody in a cage, in the glass cage.
Be bald and everything.
Dude, you know, I want to get my VHS player from my mom's house so bad because I have almost all the VeggieTale VHSs. I want them back,
God.
but they're apparently at my uncle's still.
Do you have
and
the
I'm
one
so scared.
where they role play as the Bible?
Dude, that's every episode.
No, it's
I-
not.
I even got the old Christmas special on VHS. I had some episodes I don't even think are on DVD. But the thing is, like, a VHS can only have so much media within it. I've never understood though how the fuck it gets the sound. That part always trips me out. Cause sometimes I used to have a VHS CD player CRT, and I'd put it in. Audio would play, but the visuals were stuck. And I was like, how the fuck does this shit work, dude? It That's the one thing on the technical aspect I will never understand nor care enough about to look into.
It's like the record player. How do those grooves make music?
Well, like the grooves make sense to an extent because it's all about the bumps and vibrations within it.
Yeah.
But the VHS is a fucking strip of uh
A film.
solenoid.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how the fuck that makes the audio and how it can play without the visuals. That is what confuses the fuck out of me. But no. I do hope Amazing Jewel Circus does get a official physical release. I understand why they might not though with it on streaming. But I think that in Murder Drones getting a physical release would be so cool. I think that's like the one thing Glitch has failed to do. On top of the fact that they mainly just make blind box merch and plushies. Like, dude, imagine being able to get, because the Animinies, I think, are better than the main animes. Like, the main, like, anime, or main stylized statues they do. I think Animinies are better. And then the big statues, I think, are either too big, too pricey, or worst of all, they are just kind of mid. Because then you can get an Animini of the same thing. But the plushies are also really cute and adorable. I just don't like as many plushies as I do own, which is more than I care to admit right now. Um I I would I just don't like buying plushies unless it's like, oh my god, I gotta have Fat Nuggets from Hazbin Hotel, or Kermit the Frog, or Kiki from Hazbin Hotel, or Bulbasaur, or Cinnamon Roll. So, Waeoh, I'm gonna let you talk about the dinosaurs now. Have fun with that, twin.
What? Why not stop at dinosaurs?
I don't fucking know. I'm giving you something to talk about.
No, 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 no. What are you talking
Talk
about dinosaurs?
you.
What?
Talk
You spazzing out?
you.
Uh,
Word.
what? I just miss Jurassic Park.
Talk about Jurassic
Okay.
Park.
I miss like for movies for like animatronics and stuff for like Jurassic Park and everything because now movies are just whack for it. At least more realistic when it was back then when the first movie came out.
Yeah. Why am I being pongoed?
Mm.
Self promo. Off to the Shadow Realm with you, Alia.
What happened? What happened?
Another bot.
Alia, you
Oh.
get banished.
Another bot that just randomly joined.
They pop
You
in.
get
I'm like, alright, I'll
banished.
give you all a few hours to a day to say something. Oh, yep. Goodbye, bitch. Dude. But yeah, no, keep going. Way about animatronics and old movies. Have fun.
So, Robo, have you seen how they do Jurassic Park? Did you know like
Yeah.
someone almost died?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the behind the scenes of the original American Godzilla movie?
Yes, I have.
Dude, the suits for the baby Godzillas are terrifying.
I think they're really cute.
Like how the dude has to sit in that shit. Oh hell nah. Ain't catching my ass there.
Fine. It's fine.
I'm claustrophobic.
It'd be like Five Nights at Freddy's. It's just in clothes.
Yes. So when you die in FNAF is what it's like. Fucking yep, that's what I Yep. Fucking
It'd be
Minty.
fine. It'd be fine.
Why
You
fix?
become one of them.
I'd rather not. I'm friends with furries and scalies, but I don't want to be one. Not right now.
You're like, not at this point in time.
Yeah, I'd rather not get crushed in an animatronic suit. You know, someone almost died with the 1980. What was the Return of Godzilla? The animatronic for that, it almost killed someone as well.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
And it is a terrifying. The fact that animatronic is still somewhat intact is crazy. But since we're at, all right, I keep checking the time because I'm so curious. After it felt like we talked for like an hour prior. All right, everyone, take a guess as to how long we've been doing this.
60.
Take a guess.
50 minutes.
Waeoh?
60.
1 hour and 8 minutes. So that means we can either wrap it up here or we could keep going if y'all want to. All right, no one's saying shit, so then we're gonna start wrapping it up, I guess. So, Waeoh, final thoughts?
I don't know. I'm
My
pretty
final
tired.
thoughts are. My final thoughts are that bring back translucent devices. Oh god, I said it wrong. Translucent devices.
Pokemon does translucent dye.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get semi-translucent dye, and action figures still do it, but they do it for like their ETBs. You can get a trans dye.
Translucent consoles, bring those back. Controllers. I
Xbox,
want to
send
see
me
the
one.
insides. I want to see insides.
I want to see the insides.
Xbox, send me the translucent Xbox, please, and thank you. I turned 25 this year
We've been
with the
fans.
Xbox in November, please. My
We've
favorite
been
color is
fans.
Xbox
I
We
green.
enjoy
supported you,
everything.
even through your fails. We supported you.
I'll get a
Yeah, the
tramp
other
stamp
one
of
fails.
Xbox.
We were there. We were there where everyone laughed on the Xbox One.
I never
We were
did.
there. I never did. I never made fun of it. I thought the Xbox One was a good console.
I dick ride Xbox.
Who cares about exclusives?
Honestly, I picked it instead. I rather have Xbox than PlayStation.
You grew up on PlayStation. You don't get a say in this.
I did grow up on PlayStation. I do have a say in it because I played it almost every
When
single
I last
console.
asked you, you said you preferred PlayStation.
Speaking
No,
of
I said
speaking of all
Xbox.
that,
Xbox controller.
No, we're
PlayStation
talking about the
removed
system.
physical games.
Physical game.
I love physics.
They're removing it.
Goals.
2028. You will no longer be able to buy physical games.
Yeah, PlayStation just announced that today. Xbox, I'll do anything.
PlayStation.
Just you ask and I do it. I will sell my
Gilganis.
soul for you. Just send me the
Gilganis
console.
It's fine.
I'll put the fries in the bag after. Just send it, please. But yeah, no. Well, what about you? Final thoughts?
uh that. I don't know. I still think like a lot of things are coming back from back then, but it's not as good as it was back then. Or like anything like retro related.
That's fair. For me, my final thoughts. Classic and vintage tech is amazing. I like it. And we need to be able to preserve it more. Fuck you for the people in California. I think it's the ESA. Um, you guys are a
Yep.
bunch of scumbags for saying that Minecraft servers made by community people are illegal. Fuck you. Preservation of video games should be mandatory, and because it's art
Stop
and
killing games.
all art
We
deserves
support.
to be.
We support stop killing games.
Yep, we support not stop killing games, not stop stealing games. Piracy is the way to go in the future if y'all keep this shit up. But the greatest thing is, as much as I love vintage tech, I'm excited to see the continued advancements outside of AI, and we have a lot of cool. It's fun seeing the callbacks and homages finally getting paid and the respects due for retro tech, like in Legacy of the Dark Knight with the '08 Lego Batman suit being put in there. But please re-release some of the old stuff and make it not over expensive, because then you just price out hardcore fans that just can't afford a $250 remote. Please just re-release or update, make homage controllers that are your standard pricing. $10 more, not bad. Like, for a current Xbox controller, if you were to make that in the same colors and style as the 360 remote wireless, and even change like a few things, make it 10, 15 extra dollars, that'd be fine by me, but it would have to, be the same shades of white, same shade, same type of buttons and everything. And that's what I want more than anything now, is just homages and the respects due. Yeah, I think thank you all for listening to, unless anyone else has anything to say, I'm gonna close this out here.
Don't touch yourself.
Well done. Thank you for listening to the Lost of the Plot podcast. We definitely have been enjoying making these episodes, and if you like
No, we're not.
watching or listening to our antics, but want to do it while we're actually doing, or want to listen while we're actually,
Don't jerk off.
okay, live and everything, you can catch me, Roboticalgamer, at twitch.tv or on YouTube. Same thing. Link will be in the description if you're on YouTube for our Twitch. I have no idea how the fuck to do it on Spotify still yet, because I haven't set that up yet. And then you can catch Waeoh at twitch.tv/Waeoh, WAEOH. And Spaceboy will
You
be
can find me on Pornhub.com.
Well, yep, there you go. And
Race 4899.
we will. I'm excited to keep recording these. We got a few fun episodes coming out, sprinkled in. I think this one will technically. I have it marked as 5, but I think I might put this one at 4. Me and Wayo's at 5 instead. Um,
Mhm.
but internally it's 5 because that's the number of times we've recorded. So, yeah. But y'all, thank you, and don't get lost. Bye bye. I almost ended the call instead.